Hello followers and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft, and you join me here outside the 1.7 Heaven portal once again. And I've had a bit of a think since last episode, and there's a number of options I've got at this point. Obviously we know what's the other side of this portal now. It's a deep ocean biome, and there's that little island there and all of that fun stuff. We've got a number of options at this point. We can go through the portal and set up a base on that island and maybe do something with that. And I think that that's probably the most likely option for the moment, while I think over the other two options, which are to either get a boat and sail somewhere. We could sail through the ocean. They're a lot smaller now than they used to be, so we can actually find some land. Or we could build another portal somewhere else in the nether and attempt to try and find somewhere again. I think for the moment though, I want to kind of establish an ocean cabin on that little island for the moment and kind of go from there really. So we do have a cave system that's around. We might find some loot through dungeons and stuff, so there is always that. So I'm going to see what I can really bring with me for the moment to kind of form that. Only gravel or iron ore. We do need wood. Flint I don't need, nor do I need... Well, I guess we could do with the signs. Ladders. Dirt may be handy to have. I need to bother about food at the moment. I'm going to bring my axe now. I think that's everything I need, really. We may mess with some other new features. Oh, saplings. Yeah. So we need saplings. We've got those. Don't really need any of this other stuff, I don't think. For the moment, I will need it eventually, but right now I don't need it. So let's go back through to the portal in the cave. I'm just glad that this portal syncs up perfectly with the nether portal. That would have been horrible. And it's night time again. Lovely. And it looks as if it's raining as well. Or maybe that's just a cloud. It just seems to be a cloud, I think. Yeah. So, this is as far as we got last episode. We've got this island here. The sun is actually on the rise, so we could just wait for a few moments and hopefully the sun will do its trick and get rid of some of the monsters on that island. But as I took a look around here, there is pretty much nothing. There is a little island there with a few trees on it, a little sand bunker right there, and there's this island. I would consider going to that one, but this one is closer to my portal here, so it makes a bit more sense to kind of use that instead of that. And also, it's pointing this way now. So the sun's obviously coming up, so I'm going to establish a little ocean cabin for the time being, and that'll provide me with a place to kind of put my stuff and things like that. So, this is part of the new world generation, if you were unaware. 1.7 did a lot of changes to the terrain generator and biomes and all that kind of thing. So, this is one of the new biomes. Deep ocean replaces the big ocean biomes. Ocean biomes on the whole seem to be a lot smaller now. They're just a couple of thousand blocks, typically in each direction. But, this replaced the big ocean biomes with something which... it's a little more challenging, I think, and all you get is gravel and these little islands everywhere. So we've got this creeper right here. We want to get rid of him for the time being. So this stuff is new. This is double tall grass. You can actually get that through bone meal in regular tall grass. Is there anything over this way? I see a squid. Yeah. Looks like there's a little sand bunker over that way. But nothing too significant, so not going to worry about that. It's just a lone poppy on the island, and that's it. And I guess we should really get rid of you, I think. There we go. Don't want him interrupting my house plans. So, let me see. We've got some wood and cobble. Little bits and pieces. So I guess let's clear some land here. Get rid of this tall grass for the time being. I'm going to leave the poppy alone for the moment. There we are. Let's kind of clear out some land. There we are. Get rid of all this tall grass, getting some seeds from that, which is not too bad. So, let's clear out this land. Almost all gone. I'm not bothered about taking out every little last bit, but I do want to get some room for my cabin. Okay, so I guess we can get rid of that too. So we've got this, and how wide can we really make this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's a pretty good number, I think. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now obviously corners never get filled in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we are, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get this going. And a similar thing over here. Let's make a couple of alterations. There we are, and I guess we should clear this out. What biome is this stated as? Plains. Okay. That was changed before. The little islands in ocean biomes were just the ocean biome, but now they actually have a biome associated with them. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 7 by, yeah, 7. So we can get a bit of a foundation going. This is why I brought my cobble with me, like this, and I'm just going to go and convert all of that. Didn't bring any glass with me, so we're going to have to put some windows in a little further down the road for the moment. There we are. So we'll kind of just run along the bottom here, like so. Get a door right there. I'm going to make myself another stack of planks, like so. And we'll have maybe a nice big window over this side. No window on the back though, because this is where all of my equipment's going to be. There we are. There we go. So we've got that going. Get some dirt. Get up to the roof. Excellent. I'm going to need some more wooden planks though. There we are. And we can head inside now. I'm going to need to put some torches up around the place as well, but we'll worry about that a little later on. There we are. I've still got that bug. So we've got a little basic cabin coming together now. It does need a lot of work, but it's not too bad. There's something new. You get the little lots of new stuff. You get in the wood and the benchmarking and stuff like that. You get that in the text chat now. That's more of a multiplayer feature, but still pretty cool nonetheless. So we've got a workbench. I'm going to get myself a door going. Put some lights up around the cabin as well. And then I probably will have to head back and get some more coal, because I'm going to need to do a bit of lighting up around the island as well. Also going to put some torches up on top. Prevent monsters from spawning up here, which is never good. So we've got that. That's kind of a basic cabin. I'm going to need to go get myself some glass and make myself some furnaces while I'm here too. There we are. And that'll do fine right there, I think. Yeah. So made myself up a double chest. Gonna need a couple more planks. There we go. Yeah, double chest going. Kind of put all that stuff in here for the time being. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get some torches and light up the island. And now it's raining. Just my luck. So I've been and got a bunch of supplies from the nether. And that includes coal and all my ores and stuff like that. Because I've just picked up the ender chest with my silk touch pick. And I'm going to put that inside the cabin. I've got a bunch of sand, a bed with me, that kind of thing. So that we can kind of work on this island a little bit before doing anything else. So here we go. Let's just get up here. It's approaching night again, but I do have a bed now, so that's fine. So ender chest, we'll put that right there. Bed we'll put in the corner. And honestly, supply wise, I just I know what I'm gonna do. Get some glass going here. Here we are, and myself a block of coal. And I just kind of need to put one piece of coal in each furnace, and that will give me enough for 32 glass. We'll just jump in here. There we go. So, while that's cooking up, oh good, that's gone too. The rain, that is. And kind of begin to put some things away here that we don't need imminently. And get rid of all of this stuff. Bone meal, sand, all that fun stuff. Steak we can keep. Put that sand away. There we are. And I'll probably organise all this stuff off camera later. It's just getting it here at the moment that's the important thing. Buckets, a bit more coal, glowstone, etc. So we are going to need coal. We're going to need some wood, and let's see. Let's get myself a couple more blocks of coal. 32 coal, that's plenty. For the time being, let's make 32 sticks. There we go. Excellent, so we've got plenty of torches now, so I can go ahead and start and put some light around this island. Because I don't want monsters being around here. And also, I don't really like the look of these on the side of the cabin like that. Kind of looks a bit weird from far away. Doesn't look too bad like that, but these I don't particularly like that much. So obviously we will have to wait until night time to really see how light the island as a whole is, but this will do the job for the moment. There we are. Get a lot of light going. There we are. Torches for days. And get this sand bunker right here. And we'll have one down there for good measure. Take a bit of food. That's a good start, I think. And by now my glass should be finished. Finished. So we'll get our glass. Close the door. There we go. And do I want a skylight? I'll think about it for the moment. It's okay as it stands. So we've got all of this stuff in here, which I'll transfer a little later. As for right now, well, I guess I can empty out the ender chest, I suppose. So we'll go do that now. Got a chest over there going. And this is probably going to be all my ores and things like that. All of my iron blocks, redstone blocks, lapis blocks, coal, emeralds, obsidian, and that pickaxe. So coal, iron, there we are, and then there'll be gold, lapis, redstone, there we are, diamond at the very bottom, and emeralds, and we'll put the fortune pickaxe in there, obsidian, a bit more lapis in there, get our obsidian, lapis, so that's all of that stuff. And is that the ender chest completely empty? Not quite, we have leather and food, and so we can empty that out. That's just going to help me be able to take more stuff when I take the next trip, now that that's empty. So we've got that going. I think next, I either should... Yeah, I'm going to get some more stuff, I think, next. I'm going to head back to the nether, and I'm going to get another load of supplies and bring those with me. I think now the next step is kind of going to be to get everything to this cabin from in the nether, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to go do that now. Okay guys, so I'm just bringing the last bits and pieces that I need from those chests in the nether. I've transferred basically everything over to this cabin. Now, there is a bit of a problem, however. I brought so much stuff with me from the fort that if I decide to take the option of going somewhere in the overworld, I'm probably going to lose this cabin and the stuff here, and that would mean that it would be very tricky to try and locate it again, mainly just based off of the fact that, you know, we're a tiny little dot in the ocean, and I can't bring everything with me as I wouldn't have enough inventory room. So that's kind of a bit of a pain, really. So let's go in here and see what we got. Blocks. This stuff I'm gonna take out of here. Sticks. So this is all blocks and wooden bits and pieces. This is my ores, raw materials, and things like that. This is dye stuff. This is food. In fact, I do actually have a couple more stacks of steak that I can put in there. And we're going to need another chest for other things. So, let me see. Let's get another double chest going. There we are. So we can get that down. So in here there is going to be that stuff. Leather can go in here, I guess. Pistons, I guess. I guess this is kind of mob drops and miscellaneous in here. That's plantables. Flint and steel is kind of a random thing. We'll get the nether rack in here that we have. So as you can see, I brought all this stuff with me, and this stuff will all go back in the ender chest, but things like all those slime balls and stuff like that is going to be a real pain to try and bring with me, so we're going to have an issue with that, but we'll worry about that a little later. For right now, I think the next thing I need to do is make sure that the island is lit up at night time. Where's the sun in the sky? It's still on the rise, so there is that, and also I need to plant some trees, so let's get that. And we will, because the thing is, in building this cabin and whatnot, I've blown through almost 2 stacks of wood, so it kind of worries me that the fact that the nearest trees I have are off in the distance that way, I believe. So I want to have a source of wood kind of right here, so I'm going to plant a bunch of trees. And then we won't have to worry about wood any longer. we'll just get these down. Put one down there. I'm not too worried about using all my saplings. That's kind of the idea. They regrow. So I'll get some of these down. Some of these probably won't grow because they won't have enough light or enough room to grow, but yeah, it's fine. Get plenty of trees in here and in there. Oops. There we go. On a good amount of room, but at the same time I want a lot of wood, so making sure that pretty much every area I can cram a tree in, there will be one. This will be loaded with trees on this island, that's for sure. There we go. So, got plenty of trees, used over half a stack of saplings, so I don't think trees are going to be an imminent problem any longer. So, well, for the sake of one sapling, I think I can plant that somewhere, and it'll do just fine. Alright, so they're going to grow, and next job for me will be lighting up the island, which I'll probably do off camera, as that's pretty boring. And I'll be letting the trees grow, harvesting wood, that kind of thing. And I think that we'll call it an episode here, guys. I think that next episode we'll probably explore some of the new features. We'll take a look at fishing and how that's changed. And we might also start a little mini branch mine as well. But this episode we've just kind of got a quick cabin established from our portal down there. And we've brought all of our objects and resources into it. And I have to admit, I mean, despite where we've spawned, I'm really excited. Look at that, I've got a tree growing already. I'm really excited, actually, just to be here, and I think it's pretty cool to be on an island. Here go the trees, growing, growing, growing. So, there's plenty of exciting times to come. We'll probably be doing quite a bit of adventuring over the next 15-20 episodes or so, as we did do a lot of building, and I don't think I will be staying here too long. We will mess around with some stuff here, but I imagine that within a couple of episodes we'll probably have to move on from here, as it's not in the most convenient location and my portal is way over there, so that is something to also look forward to. But let's enjoy this island while we have it. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and see you later, and have a good day.